there this morning.
Yeah, and it's all about where the rain hits, right, Amber?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we're going to be tracking that. Amber's working on that, making sure the rain, well, she can't make sure of anything, but she's going to keep an eye on it, make sure she warns you when it does happen. Nonetheless, lots of people in Flagstaff, north of Flagstaff more specifically, dealing with a lot today. They've got the cleanup from earlier this week and then the possibility of even more rains. I want to talk now live with Liz Archuleta, who is a Coconino County Board of Supervisor in District 2, which is the area hit by this. Liz, thank you for calling in this morning. How tough is this right now for people up there? Just kind of a double whammy now with the floods that happened yesterday.
It is. People are really resilient, and they're actually, very hardy. But it was a tough rain yesterday. We got hit twice, and it caused a lot of damage. And in some areas, people are waist deep in just ponding water.
Waist deep. I mean, just thinking of that is hard to even imagine. How bad have the floods been? I mean, you've been in Flagstaff. Have you seen it this bad before?
I haven't. I've been in Flagstaff my entire life, and I've seen the rain before, but I've never seen it cause this type of damage. And certainly with the fire and the mountain being scarred and not being able to hold the water, it's creating a lot of damage on homes and people, and and on their spirits as well. And so we're doing all that we can to try to mitigate it, but it's very difficult to predict where the water's going to flow, and that's what we're fighting right now.
Well, and Liz, the one thing that we've really noticed is how amazing people have just kind of chipped in to help out, people who aren't affected by this. Despite that, what is the biggest frustration right now? Is it just getting money to help with all this recovery?
That is the frustration. We're not even sure if even though we've had a tremendous amount of damage, we're not sure that we're going to qualify for any federal funding. The threshold for that is very high, and like I said, even with the extent that we have, we're not sure if we're going to qualify for that. And people, they're finding that in their homeowners insurance, this type of event does not even qualify for them to tap into their homeowner's insurance.
Right, you have to have flood coverage specifically to cover this. Liz, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we hope that the rain doesn't hit in that area to cause even more problems. Real quickly, take my internet computer if you can. I want to show you. This is the ABC 15 weather Twitter page. Every time there's a warning, every time that warning ends, every time we know more information that's going to help you, our weather team tweets it. So you should be following us, especially if you're worried about situations up there in Flagstaff. Rebecca?